Hello, my name is Roland Dillon with the Kids Hub Media Network, and I'm here with Mr. Irwine Clare, the founder and chair of Team Jamaica Bickle. How are you doing today, Mr. Clare?
I'm quite well. Great having you once again here in the Palestra.
Thanks for having us too. How is your Penn Relays experience going so far?
It's an interesting question, and I never quite looked at it from that perspective. And the reason I say that is that our relationship here at Penn Relays is an ongoing one, right? And so the experiences have its nuances and the expectations as such, because after 30 years, or during the 30 years, we have learned that challenges are part of what we do. And so it conceptualizes our experience. So our experience is that we feel as if we're embedded, so therefore if it rains, it rains. So a succinct answer would be great, but I had to explain that because just to say great, you would not get the flavor of it.
Right. So can you explain to us some of the nuances and some of the challenges that you face serving how many, 2,000 athletes a day with 2,000 meals?
Well, actually, 2,000 meals, averaging about 600 persons on a daily basis, 650. Once you put your shingle out to serve, it's a 24/7. It's not when you want to do it, because you would have, I won't say no, started the process of expectation that you will be delivering. And I think it's an enviable position to be in, because it demonstrates for us, I think, it's respect. Because we have to remain relevant and keep up to date with our athletes. Because our athletes, remember, are ambassadors. That's why we're here. Everybody else you see here who are part of this whole voluntary corps, they are themselves professionals, entrepreneurs. But we have a common cause, and that is to serve our athletes. So that is the motivation that keeps us going.
And what are some of the things that you do to serve your athletes?
Well, let's put it this way. The basic here is about nutrition is the basic tenet that will engender one to perform. It is our intent to ensure that our athletes have the fuel. So we provide the fuel. At the same token, a safe environment, which is so critical, because we want to make sure that parents in Jamaica or the Caribbean whose children are here, they feel comfortable that they are in an environment where people are looking out for them. So we become now their surrogate parents. We assume that responsibility. They're like our children. And if the way we treat our children respectfully is the way we treat our children, our student athletes from Jamaica and the Caribbean.
I just want to let you know that we appreciate what you do for Jamaica. Is there any way, since you're so supportive and you have such a giving heart to the Caribbean, is there any way our viewers right now can support Team Jamaica Bickle in their mission?
Sure, without doubt. And I just also want to indicate and add to that too. It's Team Jamaica Bickle is a collective of persons. I have the privilege to be one person, one part of that, with an additional responsibility. But my role would not become, I only say easy, but manageable if it weren't for the collective. We have a fantastic core group of volunteers, which we should never forget, because it is volunteerism that makes this work. So people are watching now and understand and supportive. We accept the accolades, but then it takes cash to care, because all of what I've said, if we don't have the resources to make it happen, then it won't happen. So we urge you to go to our website, teamjamaicabickle.org. That's Team Jamaica Bickle, and Bickle is spelled BICKLE.org. And you get all the information there to make your contribution. When you do that, we ensure the winning tradition.
All right. So you heard that, teamjamaicabickle.org, and you can pay it forward. Thank you so much for speaking with me.
All the best to you, my friend.
Yes. Anyway, that was Mr. Clare, chair of Team Jamaica Bickle. I'm Roland, and stay tuned.